crossing plains, raising winds for telling gains. Cross away in the lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Up the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silver Shade here. It's Next Fest time in Steam. Yep, Steam's Next Fest is here in October. And I'm so excited because we got to check out some new demos and stuff like that. So I've got 2 selected for today. I've got about roughly 2 hours set aside for each demo. I may not take as much depending on the content in the demos. And I may have to cut the stream short a little bit early anyway, because it is raining here, and it might be raining close to the time when Sarah gets out of work, so I may have to pick her up, so I may have to cut the stream a little short anyway. So we'll see how it goes. So the first demo we got on deck here is Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. So I saw this one, I'm like, oh, I so have to do this because I love Star Trek, and I also like the Voyager TV series, so it's like, oh yeah, this one was calling to me. The second one after this we're going to be doing is, I wrote it down, I have it covered up, is Monsters Are Coming Back, Rock and Road. It's like, oh, I kind of saw the trailer for that. I'm like, yeah, I have to do that. Yeah, and I like the play on the word rock and road, like rock and roll. All right, so that's what we're going to do for the second demo, but right now for the first one, let's dig in here to Star Trek Voyager. I'm curious about what this is all about, so we're going to start a new game here. All right, you are the captain of the Federation starship USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew. Of course, it disappears too quick, so before I can finish reading it. Oh, hi, Majestic. Welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Just getting started. This so far, this is already starting out really cool. I love the like the little cinematics here. Would be nice if they had some kind of voice acting here. Yeah, Badlands are treacherous. Yep. So it's how does this feel like from the TV show? Which is cool. Speaking of which, our final 2 crew members have just arrived, Ensign Harry and Tom Paris. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'll get your stream later for Planet Crafter. Oh, yeah, I know what it's like trying to get things ready for stream. It gets hectic. It really does. It really does. Hey, Sarah, welcome on in. Yeah, no, I know, but especially getting streams ready for Next Fest. A lot of it is last minute because you have to create stuff from scratch. You know, all your I have a script file. I fill in all the information tags, all that details, titles. It's going. We're just getting into it, so. The only thing I wish is there was a little bit more voice acting, but that might change because this is just a demo, so that may change. So I understand that may change as it goes through development. Yeah, it does look good so far. Yeah, I did love the Voyager series as well. I think there were some people that didn't, but that's okay. Everyone has their own, their own likes and dislikes. But I like the Voyager series. Okay. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best darn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. The Maquis, wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax, I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. It feels like they've taken some of this from the actual series. See, the Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. All right, scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetron beam scanning us and a displacement wave heading toward us. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert, helm, evasive maneuvers. No effect. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Woo! Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. Transporters are offline and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor, dang! Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to gray mode. We're on reserves barely. Mr. Parrish, take the helm, scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. All right, welcome to the tutorial. Click on the question mark icon on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen. On controller, press D-pad left 2 times. So it sounds like it's got controller support from the way that sounds. So that'd be cool if you wanted to check this out, Majestic. If it's got controller support, and if you like Voyager, you might want to check this out. Some additional tutorials will not pop up during gameplay, but automatically appear in the tutorial list. Check out the new tutorial screens now. All right, activate stellar cartography by switching the power on. Okay, switch on. Captain sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I put a link down in the description, but you can also, you know, if you you can also search for it in the in Steam too. But I did put a link to it in the description. Yeah, especially if you like Voyager, you know, you might want to definitely check this out, because I know you got to use the gamepad, and anytime I see something you might be interested in that has gamepad support, you know, I definitely let you know, especially if it's something you might be interested in. All right, what is this thing? Where are we? Oh, that's interesting. Get the little top and bottom, like we're supposed to. I don't know. That might be something coming up here. We might have to use that for. If our sensors are working, we've just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. All right, scan points of interest marked with the white question mark to reveal sources. Okay. All right, let's see. So we're here. So we needed a scan. Now we can get deuterium. All right, navigate your ship by traveling to the various locations. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar represent the possible outcomes. Excellent, dark green, and good, light green outcomes. More rewards like extra resources, morale increases, etc. Average yellow can include minor setbacks. Bad, orange, and terrible red outcomes provide low rewards, and medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, hull damage, or severe injuries. Okay. All right. Collect this orbitarium to change warp core to tier 1. All right. So set course. All right. Let's see. Collect easily accessible resources. Use the tractor beam. Try to clump up the debris for easier collection. So, looks like... Can't tell. It might be just a little bit more than 50%. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with the first option for now. Don't want to risk it. All right. 65% reward distribution in total. 431 stored. Okay. We can now depart. We can now deactivate gray mode. All right, Captain, ready to increase warp core output. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting the main engineering and switching the warp core to higher tier. Okay. All right, so we go to a higher tier. Energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now, what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our sensors detected a Maquis vessel next to it. Let's see. Scan for life signs. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one on board, Captain. Scan the array. What about the array? Several life forms on board, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a uranium deposit. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. All right, so now it looks like we have to scan for duranium. All right, we're gonna scan. Upgrades to collect more data. Okay. All right, well, let's set course. Let's go see what's there. Okay, we detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful here. All right, so we can collect easily accessible. That's 50-50 chance. I'm going to go with just the green ones for now. We now have all the uranium we need. The engineering is standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. Repair. All right. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. All right, so gotta go back to the caretaker, which is the caretaker's array. Love the cutscenes. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. All right, away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select hero with the matching skills for your away team. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So that's what the challenge and stuff that you get, the traits and stuff for that. Okay. All right. Recommended pilot, quick-witted. All right. Start mission. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Okay, Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Let's see, look for footprints or small noises. Scan for life signs or strange energy signatures. Let's see. Let's go with, let's try scanning. All right, yeah, we'll try scanning. Success! All right, Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. All right, after a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on. How should we approach him? Demand to know what's going on. Try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with facts. This can't be a farm on Earth. You want to know what's going on. Let's go with try to read his body language. Since it's only off by 1 point, I think it'll be much easier to can succeed. Oh, it almost failed. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put his finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about how Harry and Tom being early and how it's not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait. So it looks like I picked up, I picked up something. Must be like 5 science points, probably. That's what it looks like. All right, you can select more than one hero for a challenge. Oh, you can select more than one if they possess the required skill. Okay, got it. All right. If the cumulative skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance of critical success. Golden part of the chance bar. Okay. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. There's large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. All right, so we can investigate the barn for a hidden door. Try to analyze what these energy readings could be. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. Yep, we're gonna do both of that. So yeah, there's that critical chance it was talking about. All right. All right, so Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air, but before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion. Back wall dissolves to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. We got 150, must be money. Yeah, it must be that up to currency, I think. All right, sometimes you have to make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with the golden outlines. These people must be the missing Maquis. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Wake up the tattooed man. Wake up the half Klingon woman. Let's see. Oh, these are the rewards. Okay, that you can get. Okay. You know what? Let's go with the tattooed man. Okay, Tom rushes toward the tattooed man, hoping to wake him. As he reaches out, the old man stops him. A look of concern on his face. Before Tom can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Mission complete. Challenges. Successful challenges 4 times 4. All right. Critical. Okay. No injuries. Sector 1. Total. Okay. All right. A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Tom Paris unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Captain, what happened over there, Mr. Paris? We lost contact with you for several hours. What? But we were there for only 1 hour, right? Harry was just beside me. Then he's still on the array, but why were you released and not? The Maquis are hailing us, Captain, putting them on screen. I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. My chief engineer, B'Elanna Torres, is missing. Is she with you? No, Commander, one of our own is also missing. It seems we share a problem, and it would make sense if we solved it together. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and his Maquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Captain, this is Seska, one of my engineers, and Tuvok, my... Oh, I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. As am I, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Were you going to deliver us into their waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I assure you I perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Charming, and I see you have Paris with you too. Are you forming a Maquis Traders Club, Captain? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. We can't get back inside. They sealed the entrances, and we are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. All right, Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair tools are imperative. We require resources in engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prior towards life support, secure core decks, restore deck 5 functionality first to gain access to engineering office. All right, to be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. All right, so it uses energy. Okay, so this must be, that's our cycles, time cycles, energy. Okay, here's our energy. So we're consuming 15, we've got 85 available. Energy is provided by the warp core and is used to operate every room inside Voyager. Each warp core tier provides a different amount of energy. Okay, so we're going to switch on life support for deck 5. Life support restored on deck 5, Captain. Engineering office now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. Sigh, we'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Repair. All right, repairing 2 cycles. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and duranium. All right, so then let's go. Let's scan. Set course. All right, engineering office, life support active, providing up to 1 work team. Work teams are assigned to perform repairs, construction, and hull repair on board Voyager. All right, enter ship. Repairing, ready. All right, engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Woohoo! Okay. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing rubble occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading the engineering offices. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply. Maintaining their physical endurance, this requires reactivating life support in that section first. The morale bar shows your current morale, the change to your morale per cycle, and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overall screen by pressing tab and switch to morale to get detailed information about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Ooh, we don't want a mutiny. Okay, so we're gonna need food and quarters, basically. All right, so we're gonna have to switch it on. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to mess hall is now accessible. However, it sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. All right, so we're going to need to repair it. All right, repairs in progress. Until complete, we should address crew accommodation. Ruined room must be cleared to create for residential sections. Ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old, Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time cycles to pass the time travel on the map. Ruined room, clear debris. All right, while waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. I was trying to do that. Well, we can't. All we can do is either leave or leave storage alone and focus on salvaging other parts of the ship. Yep, we'll do that. Okay. Let's go here. We're going to scan. Set course. All right, mess hall life support active, provides the crew with a place where they can gather for meals and relax away from their duty stations. Okay, enter ship. All right, mess hall. All right, mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. All right, with every cycle your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. All right, we're gonna premium. All right, replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Okay. All right. Looks like our morale. I think do we want it to go up? I'm not sure. Neutral morale, high morale. Okay, so we do want it to go up. Okay. All right. So it's a negative 40 per cycle. All right. So we're still going to need that. Okay. Go back to system. Okay, so that's how we can switch back and forth to the ship. Let's get a kind of an overview of the ship here. It's really cool. This kind of gives me a sense of games like Fallout Shelter. Of course, this I'm not sure if we'll be able to put rooms wherever we want, or if they'll have set rooms we could already put place for us. But if we have to get to pick the rooms, okay, that's cool. Either way, it doesn't matter, because this gives me like the Fallout Shelter vibes, which is cool. I like playing that game too. It was really fun, and I do like this where you can get the slowly rebuild the ship. I like that. All right, so go to system. We're gonna go ahead and. All right, we're gonna do that one. Good. All right. So we got some resources. All right. So now where are we gonna go? Let's go here. Scan. All right. Now it's got some money. We're gonna set course. Okay, so ruined room, enter ship. All right, we're gonna remove the debris. Ruined room removal concluded. All right, great. Maybe we can finally rebuild some crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. It'll do wonders for morale, that's for sure. All right, to build new rooms, select the empty rooms and building space to bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Okay. So it kind of sounds like we can kind of pick where we want the rooms. Okay. All right, that's cool. All right, select construction area, maintenance, crew, technology, crew, emergency quarters. All right. right, your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind when adding new room or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation or morale may drop faster than you'd like. Okay. All right, so we got building cycles. Oh, I was just trying to figure out what that noise is. I got a call. Caretaker. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo. Though he seemed a lot less jellyfishy back on the array. I am Captain Janeway, the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate him, give them back. Let Chakotay talk. Optional scan the array for Harry and Balana. Let's see. Scan array 100%. Yeah, we'll do optional. I won't rely on words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Harry and Torres. No sign of them, Captain, and no human life signs indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? Let's see. Let Chakotay talk. We won't do that. We struggled for too long to be pushed around. Return our crew, or you'll find out what the Maquis are capable of. Struggle for survival. It's a heavy burden, but I have no time for this. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? To ensure their survival. Whose survival? Who are you talking about? For your sake? I hope you're not talking about our people. Your people? No, your people may just hold the key to their survival, and I must hurry. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Yeah, it does seem like a cool game. It really does. This is getting us nowhere. We need to find our people fast. You managed to extract the valuable information, Commander. I commend you for that. Captain, if I may, I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be our most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems our paths are intertwined, Captain. Let's use this opportunity to find our people and bring them back. Agreed, Mr. Paris. I want you at the helm for this one. Let's find our people. Set a course for the 5th planet in the neighboring system. Maximum warp. Okay, the sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific, I guess that's POI to visit. Place of interest. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let's collect the resources. Optional, clear more ruin room and build emergency quarters for the entire crew. Okay, continue. So I think that's what we're gonna do. No, I don't want system. I want ship. All right, let's see. Emergency quarters. Building. Okay. How many crew do I have? 19 cycle. Crew. All right, so idling. We got a total of 50. 28 out of 50. All right, we'll do that. Sick bay shield generator. All right, well, let's see. That's the main deflector array. That's the aero shuttle. Mess hall. Main engineering. There we go. Warp core. Status locked. Alright, so can't worry about that right now. I'll just see if I could upgrade it, but looks like I can't. Alright, so we're clearing more right now. We got 2 more cycles to go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna come out here. We're gonna scan here. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh, I must have already got the reward. Okay, good. All right. Let's see. Enter ship. Ready. All right. So emergency crew quarters. That's 10 out of 10. Okay. All right. Removing debris. All right, well, what are we going? Let's remove some more. Life support is disabled for. Oh, okay, so I can't do that yet. Life support is disabled. Can I repair it? No, can't repair it. Okay. No, but I think I can do it here. Yeah, I can. All right. All right, so at least then I can put some crew quarters on that side. All right. What is this? That's the holodeck. Okay. All right, go back to system. All right, so now where else we can go? Let's go here. Scan. Set course. Enter ship. All right. Let's see. Crew. Quarters. Oh, interesting. All right. Can I move a room? Dismantle it. Upgrade it. All right, so it doesn't look like I can move it. Okay. I'd have to demolish it. Well, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about demolishing it. I'm going to go ahead and just build the crew quarter for now. Right there. And I'll have to maybe eventually figure out something there. Would be nice if we could get the option to move it. That may be something that may come later in development. That would be kind of cool if we could move it. Or there might be something we could stick in that spot. So we're still removing there. Not enough work teams. Okay. Enter ship. All right, so we're gonna keep one team working on removing debris, and one team's gonna keep working there to get the rooms built. Let's go and do that. Okay, lost due to full storage. right. Well, let's come up here. Let's scan that. All right. Set course. Okay. Life support. Okay. Enter ship. There we go. Okay, can it be upgraded? Let's see. Something. Technology. Oh, technology is insufficient. Okay. Engineering office. Remove work team management. Okay. All right. So I know I've got, I think, one more set of rooms. So let's go ahead and let's build that there. Okay. Okay, enter ship. Ready. Ready. So am I still quarterless? 20 or okay, so I still need more quarters. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and build another quarters, and that should take care of that right there. Okay. All right, so got that. All right, let's go down to the asteroid field. Let's scan that and set course. All right, emergency quarters, enter ship. All right, so now we're positive morale now. Awesome. All right, so investigate the marked planet and the neighboring system. All right, well, we don't want to do that right now. So we're going to keep clearing. I'll go back to system. Go ahead and mine that. Don't mind if I do. Okay, got that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and scan. Set course. Go there. All right, continue. Good. All right, scan and set course. Upgrade stellar cartography. Okay, to get more data. All right. All right, enter ship. That one is ready. All right, let's see if we can find our stellar cartography. I believe that's the bridge. It's the Astro Shuttle. Main deflector, transporter, stellar cartography. There it is. Can we upgrade? Technology is insufficient. Okay. All right, so it looks like it doesn't want us to do that yet. All right, well, that's okay. Damage. Okay. Can't even repair it. Okay, we'll go there. Clear that. All right, we'll clear the decks that we have access to for now. Because then that'll give us, you know, in case we have to build anything, we've already got room cleared. Because it's good to have it all cleared, because then you can kind of organize things better than having to wait. Because you know, when you don't need things right now, this is the time to start clearing things. Room. Your ship. Okay, yep. Here. There we go. All right, easily accessible resources. Yeah, let's do that. And go ahead and scan. All right, set course. Okay, so we got those two ready to get removed. All right, see deuterium. Okay. Oh, we have max capacity of 1,000 deuterium. Okay. All right, clear that. All right, where else can we clear? Damage. Phaser control room. You know what? Let's get the phasers online. All right, continue. Scan away. Set course. All right, and go ahead and collect resources. Done. All right, so now go to the next sector. All right, phaser control room, life support active. Yes. All right, now we have access to phasers. All right, switch off, dismantle. Okay. I guess what we could probably do if we had to, we'd dismantle it and then we could always move it. Which is probably what they intend us to do, is dismantle it to move it. But at least that's the impression I'm getting. All right, so where else we got life support? Disabled, yeah, it's disabled. Okay. All right, so it looks like that's it for there. All right, how's my power? Available 40. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I could turn this on. Oh, see, I don't have enough. Science laboratory. Yeah, I'm gonna repair that. Okay. The science laboratory, ruined room. Shield generator. All right, so the science laboratory is up and running. Okay. Powers, okay. If I have to, I can turn things off if I need to. Okay, we're just gonna leave that there for now. Go back to system. All right. All right, so why don't we go ahead and let's see, how's our resource? Yeah, we can go ahead and let's go here. Let's set course. Shield generator. Okay, enter ship. Repair. All right, so it looks like we now have access to shields. Okay. All right, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Interesting. Love the cutscenes. All right, there we are, Captain, and might I say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive, agile. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Paris. Let's see what we have here. All right, a new lead. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Harry, Kim, and Balana perhaps being held in this place? What's so special about this ugly old space rock? Optional, do a general scan of the planet. Optional, check for energy. And let's do that one. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They're consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommended a away team investigates the area. There is something else. The intervals between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. At the end of the set, he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we better hurry. Okay, let's do an optional scan of the planet. Let's see what else we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anyone want to live there? Let's do a 40. Let's go ahead and leave it at that. Strange but intriguing. All right, prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Cat, we have a small ship approaching. They're hailing us on screen. First contact. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before, perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Greetings, looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, mister? Neelix, never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy, brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times, well, hundreds of times, maybe 50 times, but the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. Caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Alright, so we're going to rebuild Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Okay. Alright, so let's see. We have, that's advanced resource required for constructing, repairing rooms or crafting. Okay. Alright, well, let's go. Let's look at the ship first. Alright, let's go down here. Can we repair that? No. We need that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do much. Can we repair? Yeah, we can repair. What's this? Workshop? Yeah, repair that. What about that? Repair that? Yeah, repair that. Torpedo launch bay. Okay, we just gotta watch our power. Alright, so that should be good. Let's go to system. We need stuff to upgrade our tech. You know, we can unlock more things. Alright, scan. Set course. Continue. Scan. Set course. All right. Got the launch bay, life support. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, got a call. Caretaker. What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What is it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian air pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. There seems to be a lot of reading in the game. Yeah, there is a lot of reading. And it kind of feels like it's kind of, if you're familiar with the series, it kind of feels like it's kind of, yeah, because I guess it's story-driven with some exploration and stuff. So, yeah, it feels like it's taking from the TV show. Maybe not exact, but yeah, there is definitely a lot of reading. But it's also not like in a lot of RPGs where you get this massive walls of text. Here, this is like maybe just a couple lines here and there. So it's not as bad. But there are games, as you know, that you got this like massive paragraphs of text to read with all the lore. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Yes, your missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Ugla encampment. Kazon Ugla? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. As I hear you, I can almost remember hearing them. Yeah, it just seems like they're just taking the lines right from the TV show. I can even picture the show in my head too. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Maze Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. See, the thing is, though, the difference is you can kind of pick what you want to do. They have optional things that you can do. So, all right, let's ask him about. Let's get some more information. Anything else we should know about these Kazon Ugla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ugla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send away team down. Very well, prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. All right, fly back to Okampa. Main deflector. Or a shuttle. I'll fly back to Okampa. Okay, so we gotta go to the we gotta go back to the system and fly back. Okay. Let's easy collect resources. Continue. Set course. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Send away team. Alright, so we got Neelix. So we still need to fill in these items. Who else are we gonna send? Looks like we got phaser challenges. So it looks like Tuvok would be good for the phaser challenges. And I think Chakotay might be good too. Alright, let's start mission. The away team materializes in the small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricoders are malfunctioning, probably because of energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Let's see. Survivalist, orient yourself using the cardinal points. Struggle through to a vantage point. Let's see. Rewards. Well, I think I'm good on that. So why don't we go ahead and do that. Come on, hit the yellow. Yeah! Critical success. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ugla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, the sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. All right, so what do we want to do? This is probably going to be our best shot. I guess I didn't have any innovators. Build a temporary shelter. This is probably going to be our best shot. It's going to be the closest. It would be nice to get that, but if we did that, yeah, I'd rather do that. Failure. The away team tries to build a shelter. Ouch. Okay. Sometimes certain approaches in any build bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. We've reached the settlement. How should we approach here? Okay. Let's see. All right. Well, we shouldn't fail this one. Yeah. All right. I'll take that. The away team approaches with weapons drawn and tasers tensed. The women and children of the Kazon Ugla scatter in fear. The men are armed, but seem too intimidated to act. The tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, their leader, he seems unimpressed by the away team, but his face darkens at the sight of Neelix. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around a corner. Okay, no problem, Majestic. All right. Seems like the Kazon don't mind Neelix as don't find Neelix charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Let's see here. Assure them you have no bad intentions. That would give us okay, that might be a good thing to, because I lost some 50 of them. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that top one. Critical says 0. Okay, well, I think it still did it. The away team calmly explains their peaceful intentions, emphasizing their desire to find their missing crew. Their diplomatic approach eases the tension, and Jabin explains that the Ocampa live underground. Their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water as proof. Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, explaining that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. When suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser, points it at Jabin, and demands for the Ocampa girl to be freed. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Appease and carefully withdraw. Tactical retreat. Secure retreat with phaser fire. Alright, let's see. Or what about this one? Let's just go with that one. Alright. Test recruited. The away team raises their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jabin, though furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognizes the away team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows him to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. All right. Oh, cool. And they level up, too. That's neat. All right, more than gratitude. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Kess, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kess, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful now. We have things to do. Ask Kess what she knows about the caretaker. Let's see why she came to the surface. Yes, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We were once a people who had full command of our mind's abilities. Ask how Kess and Neelix met. Yes, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious. How did you two meet? I met Kess while I was trading with the Kazon Oogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Ask Kess what she knows about the caretaker. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Ocampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it or where he came from? No, we don't have any stories and legends. And no, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. We have things to do. All right, someone get started on that transporter signal amplifier. And Kess, will you go to sickbay and have you examined? Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Transporter signal amplifier. Cool. All right. Good thing I got that science thing online. All right, okay, repair and activate the sick bay, research, transport a signal amplifier. All right, so sick bay, where's sick bay? Sick bay, torpedo, science, emergency quarters. Laser control, mess hall, emergency office, life support. Okay, main engineering. I know sick bay's here. Where is sick bay? Bridge, mess hall, science. Life support, shield generator, engineering. Aha, sick bay, right there. All right, so that's being repaired now. Okay, so basically now I can go ahead and just start going and getting more resources. Gonna scan, set course. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Scan. Set course. All right, we're gonna enter the ship. So sick bay has been repaired. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Certain technologies first require an upgrade of the tier 1 of a technological category. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Research points are produced by active science labs, but can also be gained as rewards. Okay. So research points are produced by active science labs. Okay. So now that we've got that done, we should now be earning science points. All right. So items research, transporter, signal amplifier, rewards. Okay. Blueprint, enter ship. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. All right, workshop repair, Captain. We can start production on the signal amplifier. Oh, that was good. I already took care of that. Okay, work on that. All right, what do we got to do? Still working on the sick bay. Is it done? All right, injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase efficiency of sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. All right, computer initiate emergency medical holographic program. All right, with no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sick bay, ready to proceed critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sick bay for now. And this patient, Cass. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease, a broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You're in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I'm programmed for optimal medical care. And what else would I do? Now, I'll be... now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganize. Okay. All right. Optional explore the tech tree, research any tech. Ah, tech tree. There it is. All right. Let's see. I'm thinking we need power is going to be a big problem right now. Already researched. Reveal this technology. Locked. Already researched. Shuttle Bay 2. It's saying it's already locked, already researched. Okay. Got the research points. Aha, here we go. All right, so plasma torch, hull replacement, tier 2. All right, well, we'll go ahead and we'll do hull replacement. We'll do that. Begin research. How do I get out of here? There we go. Oh, is it Borg? Oh, okay, different tabs. Combat, science, crew, engineering. Okay. All right, so we got the different tabs here. All right, that's cool. There we go. All right. All right, so research any tech, craft. All right, so I'm working on all that. So now we can go ahead and go to system. And we're there. Go ahead and collect the resources. Okay, let's go down here. Scan. Okay, set course. The FR has been completed, ready for use. It would make use, make haste. Okay. I'll go ahead and collect the resources while I'm here, and let's go head back. All right, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders, send away team. All right, so we've got Cass. Let's send Tom Paris. And let's send Tuvok. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapons, but hesitate. Careful. Shot's one of them. Don't let them butter you up. Yeah, the Kazon seem to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What are your orders? I think this is going to be our best shot. Oh, just failed. Although it looks like it didn't, but apparently it failed. All right, the away team's intimidating demeanor is misinterpreted as a direct challenge. The Kazon feeling cornered, open fire. The away team is caught off guard and they suffer some injuries in the sudden attack before managing to push the Kazon back and proceed to the tunnel entrance. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. All right, that's going to be our best bet, I think. Got it. The away team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight embedded into a large cavern. A futuristic environment with smooth white walls emerges in front of the away team, glowing in a warm light and littered with patches of green. The Ocampa City. Yeah, we're inside the Ocampa City, but there's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Harry and B'Elanna? Okay, we'll go like that. Cass approached a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Harry and B'Elanna. The Ocampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. B'Elanna, wary of the unfamiliar faces, instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself, is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Yeah, we'll do that. Success! Alright, the away team quickly navigates to the collapsing tunnels. They dodge falling debris and leap over widening chasms, escaping the crumbling ceiling just in time. Soon they reach the exit. The security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus. Yeah, the connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. All right. The team analyzes the tremors, interference patterns, and quickly recalibrates the transporter signal amplifier to compensate. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. All right. All right, back on Voyager, Harry Kim breathed a sigh of relief while B'Elanna Torres eyes her Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis engineer struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Miss Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway and Ensign Kim. It's good to have you back in one piece. Important for duty, Captain. I didn't think I'd ever see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What the heck is going on here, Chakotay? Since when are we cozying up to Starfleet? It's a long story, B'Elanna. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Or anything they learned about the caretaker. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? He's been acting weird lately. Apparently, abducting people is a new hobby of his. Oh, and he increased the Ocampo's power supply enough to last them for 5 years, if I recall correctly. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? Let's see, learn about the Ocampa. What can you tell us about the Ocampa? Annoyingly friendly and incredibly naive. They wouldn't last 5 minutes on the surface. Apparently, they've been living underground for over 500 generations. That's true. Our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and has led us underground. Any idea why? The Ocampa mentioned something called the warming. The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then he has provided for the Ocampa to ensure their survival. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok? There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Ocampa home the Ocampa home world turned into a desert from one day to the next. Caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, Ensign Kim mentioned that the caretaker provided the Ocampa with a mere 5 years worth of energy, coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels. And his frequent references to running out of time, the logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. I believe he is dying. If he dies, how the heck are we supposed to get home? Ask if they know anything. Ask if they know why they were sent to Ocampa. Caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The Ocampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a crock. They also said the caretaker had sent others with the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material for what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment with my expertise. They should make a full recovery. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his imminent death, the caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so He seeks a successor, one who can maintain his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before finding a possible suitable suitor, we'll be stranded. We have to return to the array before it's too late. Okay. All right, Captain. Given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. All right, our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. We're ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. All right, fly back to the array. All right, well, before I go fly back to the array, I do have a few places to explore. I'm gonna scan, set course. Okay. All right, so it looks like we've got some science points. All right. Let's go to the ship. Where is Little Launch Bay? Let's see. Science workshop. No craftable items. No craftable items. Transporter control. Torpedo. Engineering. Shield generator. Science lab. Oh. Still working on hull reinforcement. All right. Let's go. Oh, I can go to tech tree right there. Okay. Go back to the system. Let's scan here. And set course. Select what we can. Continue. Okay, storage full. Captain, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the cargo bay is overflowing. If we find any more of it, we'll have nowhere to put it. We would just lose valuable resources. I'm wondering if we could expand our storage capacity, perhaps with the new cargo bay. Sure, we'll build an additional one. All right, build a cargo bay within 30 cycles. You have 30 cycles to do it. All right, let's see. Maintenance, crew, technology, combat. All right, let's check. Engineering office, cargo bay. All right. Let's put the cargo bay right there. 4 cycles. How's our tech tree? Oh, reinforcement, 3 remaining. Okay. All right, go back to the system. Let's scan. Set course. Do that. Continue. Okay, scan. Set course. All right, hull reinforcement done. Tech tree. Plasma torch, hull reinforcement. Okay. Small battery compartment. All right, what else? Whether we got crew quarters. Oh, 8 crew members in a standard Starfleet. All right, let's do that. We'll research that one. Crew quarters. Okay. Back to the system. There we go. Cargo bay is complete. Awesome. Water morale. Excellent. Load up. All right, there we go. All right, now let's go to system. We need to go back here. And we're warping. All right. Back to the array. Set course. All right, Cat, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our Marquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have another fancy speech prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized? He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations! Battle stations! Red alert! Red alert! Each command encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. Click on the plus symbols to select new heroes. Alright, prepare for combat. Alright, select hero. Let's see, coordinated attack. Modica maneuver. Let's do shield hacking. Start combat. All right, the Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically. Torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy. All right, what are your orders, Captain? Orders. All right, order your ship to try and attack or defend a side with their defensive or offensive movement. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed to offensive movement. Let's try offensive actions on the warp group. All right. Okay. Objective. Defeat Jebin and his fleet. Okay. Okay. In battle, the hero's abilities can be activated by either selecting them with the mouse or by selecting number keys. A blue countdown indicates that the ability is activated, while a white countdown shows the cooldown time until the ability is ready for use again. For more detailed information about the affected abilities, hover over the respective image with the mouse. Ability available. Okay, torpedoes have to be fired manually. Hold shift or left trigger on controller. They are very powerful weapons, causing great damage to systems and hulls. However, their effect is negligible against shields. Make sure you fire from the right angle. Okay, what was the torpedoes again? Ah, okay. Okay. All right, combat result win. Yay! Combat's a little weird. I'll give it that. So hopefully that's something that they'll work on as it goes through. That went better than expected. Our raider is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by just in case more Kazon decide to show up. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the oh, there's a little typo right there. It says hail he array. It's supposed to be hail the array. A little typo there. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I barely have enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Let's see. You must let go of the Ocampa. Confront him. What happened to the Ocampa was your fault. Let's just do send us home. You've dragged us into this. We need you to send us. Captain Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. We could try to access the array systems to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Ocampa. Caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now forced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control system to send us back? I'm going to just go and try destroying the array. Okay, we were never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Ocampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the tri-cobalt devices. What are you doing? The array's our only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Tri-cobalt device ready, Captain. Fire! Fire! Woo! All right, we'll find another way home. I promise. What do you think? Who do you think you are making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, B'Elanna, the Ocampa. They reminded me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Ocampa deserved that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next Outmeet review. A misbehavior review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris puts him just between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat, dialogue, spatial phenomena, or its main deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Asteroid field, plasma storm, main deflector offline. Okay. All right, fly to the marked destination in the 3rd system. All right. There we go. Items received. Crew quarters. Yay! research here. Plasma torch, small battery compartment. Yeah, let's do that. All right, get that researching. All right, so here's where we gotta go. Set course. All right, Captain, we've got a major problem. Brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. The ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. Understood. We'll stock up to 500. So it looks like we have so many cycles to do that. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends. Kazon, Marquis, and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Marquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together to coexist. Coexist. Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. Neelix, Kess, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in the sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Or you haven't lived until you've tasted my Anglo-Bousquet. Also, more than that, Captain, I could be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you're going to need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer? That's quite an officer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better. Learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor will be glad to have you. Very well then, welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. This looks like we stirred up a little trouble in a good way, I think. All right, a sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Bayan, who was captured while exploring the Ocampa landscape. Gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. 13 crew. So we got 13 crew members, it looks like. All right, everybody, listen up. All right, so we deliver a speech, overcome differences, unite as one. Okay, let's unite as one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. Continue speech, chart new territory, seek solutions, explore, but duty calls us home. Explore or fight our way home. All right, we'll do the first one. As our only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region, but our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We'll innovate. Let's see, end speech, adapt, overcome, reach home. End speech, never give up, find a way together. Let's see, speech, analyze, innovate, and find a way home. All right, let's see. Let's see. Adapt, overcome, reach home. We'll find shortcuts and new technologies. We'll forge alliances and confront those who stand in our path. We will adapt. We will prevail. We will not rest until we reach home. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as Flight Control Officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. How about thank you? Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris? Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming a captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set new course. We're flying home. Caretaker, you've reached the end of the demo. You've made the brave choice to destroy the Caretaker's array, stranding the crew far from home for the greater good. The real adventure starts now. Add Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown to your wish list and be ready for the continue your mission when the full game launches. Thanks for playing. So overall, it was really cool. Yeah, I saw a little typo. I caught a typo there in the text, but you know I'm fairly confident stuff like that will get hammered out as the game continues to develop. The one issue that I did have is that combat was a little janky, a little weird. I'm hoping that'll get ironed out too. Definitely a lot of reading, but it's in little sections. It's not like massive paragraphs like in a lot of RPGs where you get like these walls of text to read. This is a little bit easier to read, and it seems like it's following along the series of the the Star Trek Voyager, the USS Voyager television series. So it seems to be following along that. But I like the exploration aspect, you know, the building of the ship systems. You got to monitor everything, you know, keep your resources up. I do like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Perfect timing, Sarah. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Thinking the same thing. So yeah, overall, I really like this game. It's really cool. Like I said, maybe a few things are going to need to work out, I think, in my opinion. But overall, I really think it's really well done. I like the story. It's really cool. I like that you kind of can make choices, make your own choices, how you want to play it, of course, within reason. Overall, though, I think it's really, really cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, refill my water. I'm going to get the other game up. When I come back, there's probably a few things I have to do because I use a different. Now I've changed things, so I don't use a desktop audio capture anymore. So I have to set a few things, but I can't do that while I'm away. But I'll do what I can on a quick break, and that way, when I come back, we'll try and get back into the next game quickly. So sit tight. I'll be back as quickly as I can.
Tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies. Adventure calls as this train flies. we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into base. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Crushing weight in lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays. Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. means Reezy wins for telling games. Chris Wade and Lance.
All right, everyone, I'm back. All right, just a couple quick things I gotta do here. The game is up and running. Go, there's that one. Yeah, should be able to hear the game now. Oh. Is there we go. There we go. All right, so there we go. We're next one we're looking at here is monsters are coming. Rock and Road. I just like the rock and road, how it's kind of like play on rock and roll. So this one is kind of roguelike. I can hear but not see it yet. Give it a moment, it will. You're probably just a little delayed. There you go. So yeah, this is kind of like roguelike, kind of like the Star Trek one a little bit. I think they're both kind of roguelike, I think. This is kind of like also you kind of build out your city here with defenses, kind of like a little bit of mix of tower defense. So you have to gather resources. Kind of like, you know, like how we did in Star Trek, we had to go and gather resources to continue to kind of build up the ship and all that stuff. So it's kind of the same thing, only this is actual like a castle, a city kind of moving. So we're going to go ahead and let's get into this. Let's see what this is all about. All right, so let's see, reach the arch. Okay, town hall, 20 plus 20% city max health. All right, so the biome. All right, so we only got forest difficulty. Only got that. Monster health and damage. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Sarah. No worries. Whoa. Monsters are coming! The monsters are coming! Go fight them! Yeah! Level up! Yeah! All right. Okay, so produces. All right, so looks like we got some choices. Let's see here. Inspect city. So that's all we've got. All right. Triggering a freezing explosion. Produces 1 water every 20 seconds plus faster. Is that water, I guess? I don't know if that's experience. 1 gold every 10 seconds. It's faster for same neighbor. I tell you what. Let's do that one. That's uncommon. Let's do that. Oh, we got to put where we want it, I think. Oh, maybe that's it. I don't know. Aha! Got to use our mouse. Ah, there we go. I think we're going to put it here in the back. Yeah! All right, another freezing tower. Okay. Let's see. You know, let's do... All right, let's do this. Let's put it here. Ow! Stop hitting me! Stones can be used to repair the city. Yeah! Alright, let's see. Adjacent buildings, the attack speed, all explosions size are increased. Let's do that. This is like a roguelike tower defense. Oh, that's cool. We kind of have to clear obstacles. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. This is kind of neat. Gold can be spent later. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, produces 1 wood. Where do we want to put that? Yeah, let's put that right there. Ow. Oh, almost to our destination. Level up. Yeah. Let's see, reduce all towers cooldown by 2%. For every 1 gold earned. Let's do a sheep farm. Whoa, look at all these enemies. Holy Stromboli. Alright, let's see. Ice strike, rotating ice ray, shoots long piercing projectile, shoots bullets into salvo that knock enemies back. Let's do this one. Oh, it's an upgrade for me. Okay. Shop and go. Siege hordes are oh, I see. Shop and go. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've pretty much have already got everything I can, so I don't have any money. Yeah! All explosion sizes are increased. Produces oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's put that there. think I need some towers, more attack towers on this thing. Woo! All right, let's see. Rifle damage, lumber axe damage, attack speed. Get away from there! All right, explosive fragment shells, adjacent, 50% damage. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because we need some damage getting on the back here. Whoa, those things explode. Holy cow. Whoa. Woo. Oh, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Yeah, gold, 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 gold. I need gold. Thank you. Now, you get away from there. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, get away from there. Get away from my city. There's nothing for you here. Yeah, level up. All right, what do we got? Reduces all current cooldown. Shoots ice. Okay. Yep, let's put it right there. This is kind of cool. I needed some health, though. Oh, good. We're almost to the arch. Hey, 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 hey! Get away from there! 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 Woo! Get away from the city! Get away from the city! Get away! 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 All right, just a little bit of cleanup. All right. Selects a bomb that creates an explosion, sets fire on the ground. Cool. Whoa! Okay, shop and go. Let's see. Farm. Adjacent buildings plus 50% damage. Yeah, let's do that. Put that there. Freezing explosion. Put it right there. Shoots ice shards. I'm out of money. Let's do a farm. Oh, produces gold. Yes. Okay. Woo! Reduces all towers cooldown, shoots short range bursts. Okay, let's put it here on the front. Ow! I'm almost dead. Oh, healing. Yeah. Ow! Oh yeah, what do we got? Flame, fire flood jar area, axe damage. Okay. Level up. All right, what do we got? Explosions adjacent. Okay, let's do that. That should help. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yep, rifle damage. Okay. I need some stones. Get out of there. Go, 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 go. All right, what do we got? Reroll. Every roll heals this reroll, heals the city, increases fire damage. Okay. Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, I died. Oh, okay. I can replace myself. Wow. Normal forest failed. Okay, next. Cuts and collects. Swing saw district. Okay, progression. Oh, we can do some upgrades. Okay. Because it is roguelike. I see that. Okay, let's see. Tower attack range. I feel like I need a little upgrade to myself too. Hero and minion weapon damage. Okay, that can be upgraded. Increase hero minion speed. Let's... I think that's all I can upgrade. Shop, collection, okay, arch. Okay, back. Progression, okay. Alright, try this again. Difficulty. Get some stuff here. Level up. Yeah, what do we got? Fire shot and burst. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll put it right there. Oh, nice. Little bonus things off to the side. Cool. Attack speed. Level up. Okay, produce gold. What do we got? We got something out here. What do we got? All right. Attack speed up. Okay. Oh, yeah. Woo! All right, let's see. Burns. Oh, dragon? Yes, please. Give me the dragon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Attack speed up. See, I need lots of gold, lots of stone. Well, actually more stone than gold, but all explosions are increased. Woo! Yeah, what do we got? Every roll heals the city. Okay. All right, let's see. Shoot bullet salvos. Okay. All right, let's see. Heal that. We need stone. Lots of stone. Woo! Wow! Don't know what that was for, but I'll take it. I better get back. Oh! Aha! That's what that was for. All right, burns and oh yes. Tell you what, let's put it right here on the side. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Reroll. Okay, there we go. All explosions. Reduce all current. Oh, yeah. That there. Reduces 1 gold. Short range bursts. Let's put it off to the side. Okay, what do we got? All explosions are currently increased. Reduces wood. Okay, I think that should do. Let's do a reroll. What do we get? More gold. Yeah, let's get the sheep farm. Put it there. And I think that's it. So we'll exit the shop. Yeah, all right, what do we got? Let's do tax lump. Yep. Speed up. Cool, cool, cool. Ow, ow, ow. Stop hitting me. Ow, ow, ow! Yeah! Alright, what do we get? Adjacent building 100% damage. Yes! I wonder what this does. Oh. Cooldowns. Nice. Yeah, back it up. Back it up. Yeah, that's right. You blow it up. Yeah. Projectile. Cool. Yeah. Famous last words. I wonder what this does. There we go. Oh yeah. Reduces all attack speed. Yep. Okay. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna put this on the front. I don't have any on the front. Let's see. Shoots bomb recruits. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. Ah, I died. Okay, shop and go. Let's see. Cuts and collects. Okay. Or short bursts. See, that's wood. So let's put that there. Let's put this on the front here. Let's put this here. Okay, re-roll. Okay, I think we're good. Exit the shop. Woo! Let's see. Freezes enemies. Yes. Woo! Okay. Blunderbuss damage. Thank you. Yeah. Upgrade. Woo! It's a very interesting game. I kind of like it. It's addicting. It's really addicting. All right, what do we get? Every reroll. It increases all fire damage. Okay. I'll take more projectiles, thank you. Obstacles ahead? No, we can't have that. right, what do we got? Freezing, shoots 3 ice. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? 3 rotating ice rays. Yeah, I'll take that. Ow, ow, ow! Ow! Alright, shop and go. Alright, what do we got? Adjacent buildings, 100%. Okay. Let's see. Fragmentation, explosion, shell. Okay, let's put that right here. Let's see. I'll re-roll. Okay, that's it. Woo! Nice. All right, what do we got? All explosions. Cuts and collects. Okay. Uh-oh, something huge. Whoa! Something huge was coming. Holy cow. Woo! Let's see. Yep, do that. Ow, ow, ow! Uh-oh. My city going down. Oh. Wow. That was tough. No element unlocked. Okay, progression. City armor. Okay, we can upgrade the city armor. Attack range. Attack speed. tower damage. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Since we just did some upgrades, let's see if we can't get any further. See, we're getting better at it. Getting better at it. We'll take one more shot here. Since we know there's things we can get off to the side. We can loot all kinds of goodies. We can probably run ahead here. Clear the path. Gather resources. Especially right now, the city's not in much of a danger at the moment. Now we need to protect the city a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's see, burns. Yep, that's good. All right, what do we get now? Water. Yep, put that right there. Water. It's yeah, it might be water. Be on the lookout for all kinds of goodies here. All right, yep, attack speed. What do we got? Freezes. Better get this path clear. And let's come over here. That looks like a saw blade. That'll give us resources. Let's see, burns. What did we get? Burns. Yeah, at least we got some most cover areas covered. Let's see. Yeah. Whoa! What is that thing? What is that? All right, let's see. What do we got? All explosions increased. Is that all I can do? No, buzzsaw. Let's see. Shoots explosives. Get here on the front. All right, good enough. Time to go. Adjacent attack speed. Yeah! Explosions are increased. Ah! I'll take this thing. Take this. Yeah. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Freezes enemies, triggers freezing explosion. Put it on the back. Woo! Ow! Well, at least the city didn't blow up. I may have blew up, but at least the city didn't. Woo! Let's go with, yeah. What do we got? Let's see. Forest. Yeah, let's get a forest right there. Let's see. Blunderbuss. Oh yeah, what do we got? 50% damage. Absolutely. Woo! Let's shop and go. Well, unfortunately, we got nothing. Whoa! We need gold. Badly. All right, what do we got? Oh yeah, farm. Yeah. I need gold. Woo! This is intense, but it's addicting. Okay, I need stone pretty bad here. What do we got? Freezing. Burns. Lumber axe damage. Clearing the path here. We're almost to the next arch. Killing bugs, bugs, bugs. All right, what do we get? Oh, ice. Yeah. Yeah, we need that. Yeah. All right, what are we gonna get? Yeah, let's do the ice drake. 3 praise. Try and get as much stone as I can. I died. Okay, shop and go. Let's go with yeah, with that. Yeah, why don't we replace? Nope, can't replace that. Can't replace. Wow. All right, well, let's put that there. Tree freezing trigger. Right there. Adjacent buildings. Okay, that all I can do? Yep, that's it. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Well, at least those big things can be killed. 2 additional projectiles. Oh, stone. Ooh. Uh-oh. This is where I was last time. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna try to see if I can't keep the city moving. But I don't think that the city's gonna last much longer. Nope, there it goes. Alright, that's it. How's our progression? Fire aura, slime vat. Let's see. Power damage, attack speed, harvest speed, max health. Attack speed. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's probably about it. I think that's all. It's roguelike, so we're just gonna keep. Basically, it's just gonna keep progressing. I think it's going to. I don't think. I think eventually get to a point where we would stop progressing because I think there's only so much we can do in the demo. I'm not sure, but I think that would make sense. I mean, because we're already kind of locked because we can't go too far. There's certain things that are locked. You know, different. Difficulties, stuff like that, different zones from what we could see. You know, when we go like new game here, we can't go here. Coming, all coming soon. So, there are some limitations. It's fun. It's addicting. I like it. It's just really tough. Especially I died, first game, I didn't even get that far with that big bug. But the last couple of games, I did get there with the big bug. So it looks, as you level up, things get a little easier. You just got to figure things out, keep the city upgraded, and figure, you got to plan out, strategize where you're going to put things on the city. And hopefully, you keep progressing as you do it. So it's very addicting. I like it. It's very fun. So I think this is probably going to be a good place to call it here. Cause, like I said, I'd have to end the stream early anyway, because I may have to pick up Sarah at work when, because it's raining, or I don't know if it's still raining, but I may have to pick her up. So I think this is probably a good place to call it a little bit early. But overall, I like both games. I'd say if I had to pick one of the two that I really liked, I think it would have to be the Star Trek. I really like that one. I always like Star Trek, but these are both good. Just with the Star Trek, I like being able to rebuild the starship, explore, and that stuff. So, and the story from the base, from the about the Star Trek Voyager, based on the series. So it's really, really cool. They're both good. Definitely. I do suggest checking them both out. I got links down in the description if you want to check them out. Now, I don't know, because these are for Next Fest, so I don't know if the developer's going to take them down after Next Fest. So if you watch this and they've been after Next Fest, I don't know if they're still going to be there. But if they are, definitely check out the demos. They're really, really cool. All right, so with that, I think I'm going to call it here. Sarah, I believe, will be on her Cozy channel tonight. I think doing some more demos for Next Fest on our Cozy channel. So yeah, definitely want to check that out. Yeah, it's at, I think it's youtube.com/@cozygaming with Sarah. Definitely check out her channel tonight if you want to see some of the cozy games that she's going to be showcasing for Steam Next Fest. And let's see, tomorrow is Wednesday. So Sarah will be back tomorrow here on the main channel in the evening. I believe she's doing some more demos for Next Fest. Thursday, I will be back at noon Pacific time with 2 more demos. I've already got them picked. Looks like The Last Caretaker and 687 Days on Mars. Those both look cool. Oh, Sarah said she's doing Whiskerwood. Is that tomorrow? You're doing Whiskerwood, Sarah, on our channel? I think she's doing Whiskerwood tomorrow on our channel, I think. Now that she said that. Find out here. But while waiting for confirmation, yep, and tonight and some other cozy city builders. Okay, so yeah, if you like city builders, definitely go to her cozy channel tonight. She'll be showcasing some cozy city builders. Tomorrow, like she said, she's going to be doing Whiskerwood. I have played the demo for that. I do say that is really cool. So definitely tune in tomorrow for her showcase on the channel for that. If you like city builders, I think you're going to like Whiskerwood. I really liked it. Took me a few tries to get a handle on it, but it's really good. I like it. And as I said, Thursday, I will be back with The Last Caretaker and 687 Days on Mars. Those both look cool. And tentatively right now on Friday, there is a, for Arc Raiders, I guess what's called a server, I guess they're calling it a server slam. I guess they're going to be fine tuning things. They're opening that up. So I'm going to be checking that out. I think anybody can download it. It's, cause, if they want to check it out, if I'm not mistaken. So Friday, that's my plan, tentatively, to check it out. Depends on what time they're starting that. The stream might start a little late depending on when that starts. So I'll figure that out when we get closer to Friday, or Friday morning, depending on when we get that information. But that's my plan, is to do that on Friday. And then I think Sarah's going to be doing some more on Saturday. Sarah's going to be doing some more cozy games on our channel. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Sarah, but pretty much every night this week, you're planning on doing a live stream on your cozy channel, if I'm not mistaken. Friday might be a little iffy. It just depends on Arc Raiders. But we're going to figure that out. But just that's one of the ones we just kind of have to wait and see. So, yeah, that's what I can actually kind of look that up right now. Let's see. Double check that about the Arc Raiders. I want to make sure I get the right information because I'm kind of going off the top of my head. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it is a free-to-play weekend. Okay, yep. So it's from October 17th to the 19th. Anyone can dive into Arc Raiders on PS5, Xbox Series X/S, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Free-to-play for the weekend, and it's our last big push before the launch on October 30th. So I'm definitely going to be checking it out. So if you want to check that out too, you most certainly can. But I'm definitely going to be checking out here on a live stream. Friday is my plan. Just depends on when they release the software and how long it takes me to get it installed and get things set up for the stream. Sarah says every other night. Tomorrow night I won't be since I'll be on Arch. Okay, makes sense. makes sense. Yeah, she won't be tomorrow night because she'll be here on our channel. Kind of hard to do both. All right, so with that, I think that's pretty much gonna be it. Hang on a sec here. The city. All right, that's a little loud. All right, so with that, so that's what we got going on for the rest of the week. So definitely come on back, check out the content we got planned. With that, I'm going to get on out of here. I want to thank everyone for watching. I know Majestic Carlin popped in earlier. I don't know if she's still here, so thank you for doing that, Majestic. We do thank you. Appreciate you coming and support the channel. And anyone else that's been lurking, we do appreciate you too, because it does help us out as well. And of course, Sarah, big thank you. Yeah, see, there's Majestic. Thanks, Majestic. Yeah, so, and I think you're going live here in a little bit too with more Planet Crafter. So definitely check out her content as well. She's at youtube.com/@MajesticCarlin. She's got some great content, fantastic content. So make sure you check out her channel as well. So with that, and of course, a big thank you to Sarah, who's always here helping out, moderating the channel, all that good stuff. So big thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Majestic. 7 p.m. Eastern. Yep. So that's going to be, for me, about an hour from now. For me. So, yep. So definitely 7 p.m. Eastern. So definitely check out her content. She's going live. I believe it was Planet Crafter, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, with that, I'm definitely going to get on out of here. Again, big thank you to everybody for helping support the channel. If you like this content, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow over there. If you have subscribed and followed already, thank you. We do appreciate it. It does help us out. And with that, I'm going to get on out of here. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See you at the respawn point, everybody. Bye.